All right, hey guys, what's going on? It's Derek Fields. It has been quite some time since I posted a YouTube video. I'm guessing almost 2 years now, as far as the length of between videos. I've had a lot going on, and I really didn't see a point. YouTube videos I wanted my channel to grow and wasn't really doing it anyway. This is something that I felt so strongly about that I figured I would make a video after almost 2 years. And what it is it is the regrowth hair treatment Minoxidil 5% extra strength. So this is what it is. This is the Target brand, the Up and Up. As far as I know, it's the equivalent to the Rogaine, but a lot cheaper. I checked the back of the box of both, and it's the same thing as far as the Rogaine. I honestly don't know why it's more expensive, but I figured I had nothing to lose, so I would give it a shot. Anyway, I've been kind of dealing with hair, I'm not going to say hair loss, but hair thinning for probably since 2007. Ironically, I had got married in '06, and then not surprisingly, my hair started to thin. So I just kind of want to show you guys of kind of what I'm dealing with and what I've been dealing with and how it's gradually got worse. So you can see it. I'm going to use my trusty little Scout Master brush here. But this is my major problem area. This is I guess what they call the vertex of the head. So this is the major problem area. This is the first thing I noticed. Actually, I had these little cowlick things, my mom calls them. I've had these my whole life, but I probably have to say these were first, but they were gradual. Excuse me. I used to use like black makeup here. It was hair makeup or something, but to kind of keep that from when I was probably about 20. So I guess it started back then, to be honest with you. And then this has probably been my major spot for years. Then I started noticing, if you guys can see, it's this stripe that goes like this. And that is all a patch of thinning hair. So now I literally have space, line, space. And then it's here, and here on the sides. So I kind of wanted just to make a video kind of chronicling my experience with Minoxidil so far. I've been using it for a week now, and what you see now is actually from a week. And I must say that I actually see little strands of hair in this clean spot right here. You guys won't be able to see it, but actually here and here and back here, I actually see new growth. It's only been a week, so I figured, hey, I had nothing to lose, so I would give it a shot. Worst case scenario, it didn't work. And if it even worked a little, that was better than what I had before. So my thoughts on it, I'm probably going to do a video every week for maybe 4 months, because they say if it doesn't work in 4 months, then it's not going to work for you. So I'll probably do a video every week on Saturday. I started putting it in my head last Saturday, so it hasn't officially been a week, but I see difference already. Pros and cons. Let's do the cons first. The cons pretty much are, another thing. They say that it's not supposed to work for the front of your head. So the hairline and like front, it's not supposed to do anything for. So I said, well, forget it. What do you have to lose? So I actually been kind of like applying it. I'll put it in my head and it'll run down, and I've been applying it kind of like with my finger, like rubbing where my hairline used to be, and or still is, but just going back. And whatever happens. If I guess it's better to go in not expecting nothing than to get your hopes up and then be disappointed. But the con so far is it makes your scalp really dry. It takes a good 2 hours before you can touch your head where it had anything. I would probably say wait at least 2 hours before putting on a hat. Honestly, really 4. Like I apply mine with where I know I have time to spare. Like it's cold outside, it's winter. I've been going outside without a hat on because I don't want my hat to suck it up. And it makes your skin dry. I was gonna keep shaving my head, but it when it dries, it leaves like this white film, and I don't know if that's dryness or what, but it's a white film. So I figured the more hair I had, the more I would cover that up, put some grease in my head or whatever. But at this point, it's dry, so there is no, you can touch your head or whatever, and it would be dry. Now I got out the shower about an hour ago. I'm actually going to apply some. I mean, I could do that now, honestly. So here's kind of how I do mine. This might not be right, but I've seen a bunch of different ways. So I want every little drop of it. So, I've seen a lot of people kind of put it in and just kind of rub around. Now, I usually don't do it with my hair tilting down because, as you can see, I don't have any hair, so it's going to run down. So I'm gonna do it the way I usually do it. I know I must look ridiculous. For real. So I'm putting it in that main area, and then I'm kind of just dripping it along. And usually what I do is I'll take without squeezing it, I'll hit the hairline right here. And then I'll continue to go back, put the rest of it in. Oh boy, it's running down pretty good. I usually do my like this. Keeping the hand back. Now, maybe this will change as I get more hair, but I didn't intend to apply it in this video. I just figured I would. Okay, so now it's starting to run. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's real shiny. So it's going to start running down my head. So what I usually do is, it's usually a little better than this. So I put it in, you can see it, there it is. So I'll kind of touch up around the edges here. Kind of grab some excess here. Now your head could be sensitive. It could be, a little irritated right now, but to me it's not that irritated. It's not a big deal. All right. So then, of course, always wash your hands. You can see. If you have short hair like I do, I would suggest that if you have anywhere to go, don't go for at least 2 hours because this stuff will sit on the top of your head and you kind of will look ridiculous until it soaks in. Now, this is my second application for today, so that's it. I usually will take whatever's left and kind of rub it in the back of my head or wherever. So now for about 2 hours, it's going to be where if you touch it, see it's running down everywhere. It's everywhere. Wow, I should cut my hair back longer. If you touch it, it's going to be on your hands. So you have to watch what you do. I had a habit of scratching my head a lot, putting it in my head a lot. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. Anyway, so the cons is it makes your scalp dry. It takes about 2 hours just to get the dry kind of to the touch, but 4 hours to dry completely. When that happens, you'll have a crusty looking white flake stuff in your head. And I don't know if I think that's medicine. I'm hoping the higher my hair gets, the less you'll be able to see that. And that's the purpose of not cutting my hair. I'm hoping my hair can grab it and it'll stop running down everywhere. The pros actually is, to tell you the absolute truth, I saw growth in 2 days. At first I thought it was my mind, but then I was like, wait a minute, it's actually little strands of hair. I don't know if it's going to work for you. I don't really know how much it's going to work for me either. I just figured, like I said, I'm 35. There's nothing to lose. Might as well give it a shot. I do believe to keep your hair, you have to apply it every day. So it will be a lifestyle for you from now on. Where like taking vitamins or brushing your teeth, you're going to put Minoxidil on your head. So that might be the price you have to pay in order to, I don't know, get some confidence back. I just got sick of wearing a bald head. And so I said, you know what, let me give it a shot. and see if I can get some of my youth back, you know. So if it works, it works. If not, so far my review week 1 is pretty good. Not really too much to go off for. I do see hair where it was no hair a week ago, and I actually saw that after 2 days. Maybe because my hair was short. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. Anybody out there who's even thinking about it, I would say do it. Like I said, so cons is it takes a while to dry. It can irritate your scalp, and it leaves like a white residue after it's dry. The pros is you may see quick results. Everything as far as results is a may, so you may see quick results. You get your confidence back. I really don't have any major cons, and the pros is it's easy to apply. It's cheap. This was $20 at Target. It appears to be the same thing, just generic. So a way to keep money into Target's hands and not Rogaine. So anyway, I kind of give you a shot of the head because I can't add any photos. So maybe next Saturday, well, not maybe, but next Saturday I'll post something so you guys can kind of see and maybe get some better photos. But I'm going to continue to let my hair grow. I'll start brushing it every day and trying to see if that'll help. But like I said, I figure it's nothing to lose. It was $20 and it'd be worth a shot. So anyway, that's my kind of review of the Target Up and Up brand of Minoxidil, 5%. I guess it has an extra 2% of I don't know what the 5% means, but if you're thinking about it, you're having any issues or any thoughts, and you got $20 worth investing, I would say it's worth investing. Just go in it knowing that as the box and the pamphlet says, it may not work for you, but just go in expecting nothing and be happy with whatever happens. So anyway, it's Derek. All my subscribers out there, it's been a while. I don't know how often I'll post videos after the Minoxidil videos, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next week.